everybody, and welcome back to Maisie's Garden. I have a message for you. Okay, so what we're going to do is if you are connected with somebody, whether it's in a situationship, a relationship, friends with benefits, if you recently just met, but this is somebody that you think about often or are in communication with, and it's in your energy, and you guys are in contact. Okay, this is not going to be for somebody that's not in contact, hasn't been in contact, is an ex that they're no longer speaking to, anything like that. So this is a in contact read, and what this person's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards you are. Okay. All right. So that's the intention behind this reading. All right. So again, don't try to make something fit where it doesn't fit. Only take what resonates. Let's see what it says. Spirit, can we get a message on the person, my collective's person that's on their mind that they are in contact with, recently met, in some form of relationship with? Oh, hold on. Okay, because they flew all over the floor, so I didn't want to waste any time because I like to talk, and we all know that. Okay, so what the first ones, I just want to, tell me more about this, please. Tell me more about this, please. Okay. Okay, something recently happened with you guys. There may have been something that where either you or they have triggered somebody's like fear, or they have some type of irrational fear, whether this is that you're going to not like them for who they are, go off and find somebody else, that they're not good enough, that you're not really attracted to them or really into them the way that you say you are, or something along those lines, because it feels a little irrational. It doesn't feel like that's actually what's happening or that's actually the case. It's something that they're starting to make up in their head. There could be something where they feel a little dismissed. Maybe you or them brought something up. So again, this could be vice versa, but you or them brought something up and the other party was very dismissive about it, didn't take it very seriously. So in a way, they feel a little rejected or not heard, which is also fueling some type of irrational fear within them. They're a little afraid, apprehensive, or cautious. What this actually feels like is somebody really likes you or really is into you, or they have feelings for you, but they're kind of pretending like it's not that deep for them, or they're not, it's they don't have as much feelings as they actually do because they're afraid of being rejected in some way. So if this is somebody that you're in a situationship, or it's like a friends with benefits, or it's very casual, very like just been on a couple of dates, they're too afraid to admit how much they actually like you out of fear of being rejected, because they can't really tell if you're on the same page. It feels like there hasn't really been a conversation about where you guys are at and what you guys are doing with each other. They're a little bit of afraid and cautious either of you, or the type of connection that you guys have is a little intimidating to them. And it triggers them, but they're too like proud, or they're too stubborn, or it could be even an arrogance, to say anything. You could be somebody that maybe they didn't see coming, or maybe they typically are able to keep their emotions in check, or, their feelings or whatever in check, or not get too deep. And with you, they can't control it. So it kind of scares them a little bit because they truly don't know how to act. I do want to let you know, though, this person, this feels like, I'm going to be very honest, this feels like some of you met a player that fell in love, or that you've like changed the thoughts on a player, or, there's something different about you that has sparked something in them that they really haven't felt before. and I'm not trying to gaslight anybody or make it seem to be more than it is, but this person, especially if you've been kind of keeping it very surface level, very, not getting too in deep, you aren't exclusive or you haven't had that conversation, you're trying to keep it very just like shallow on the surface because this person to be a player, or that this person has these tendencies or something along those lines, so you're not trying to get in too deep or try to get hurt in your feelings. This person is actually far more loyal to you than they either are letting on or that you are noticing or know about. This person's not actually talking to anybody else, and if they were talking to other people, they're slowly starting to distance themselves from these people, cutting them off, ghosting them, not returning phone calls, and they're kind of turning into, from a player to like a very golden retriever energy where they're becoming just very how do I put this, there's just something about you, they're very smitten, they're intrigued, they want to know more, they want to learn more, they want to hang out with you, they tend to miss you when you're gone, or they think about you a lot when you guys aren't together, and it feels like this person's very much out of their wheelhouse because this is not how they typically act with people. And maybe that's why they're letting their pride or a little bit of a facade be upheld here, because they may have a reputation for being a certain way with people, and either their friends, their family, people that know them, exes, maybe other situationships that they were previously in may not understand it, or may not really know what the heck is going on with this person, or they just have never seen them like this before. They are going to hit some type of breaking point here. Spirit, tell me about this breaking point. What happens here? Something happens and they're not going to be able to hide it anymore. They're not going to be able to keep up the facade that they're, because they're far more into you than they're letting on that they are. Yeah. Whoa. This person sees things with you. I had family come out. So either they are either overwhelmed by family right now, or there's something going on within their family that they're going to hit a breaking point, and maybe they're going to need a shoulder to lean on or cry on, or they're going to need some type of support or somebody to talk to, and they may open up to you. And again, this is not their forte, this is not their wheelhouse, and they don't feel, this is not like a comfy zone for them. So it may seem like they're struggling a little bit, or they get anxious or nervous around you. So that could be happening. They also could be realizing, so maybe it's not as far as wanting to build a family with you just yet, but this may have thoughts of this may have crossed their mind at some point, or they may have seen some type of action within you that made them realize, they would be a good parent, or that's a good person. They also may be starting to realize that you feel safe, like a safety place, like home to them. Okay, that's kind of what I'm also getting. Be careful too if you guys are sleeping together, and if this is some type of friends with benefits situation, or you guys do have some type of sexual relationship going on, this person may try to trap you in a way, and going this way. Instead of coming out, it feels like this person doesn't feel comfortable speaking their emotions. So this could be, instead of being I'd like to commit to you and I'd like to keep you around and I want to see if we can go the distance together, they trap you with a baby. Okay, I'm not saying that's not cool by any means, but or if you do end up getting pregnant, you're going to see this person break down in a way where they're going to start being far more vulnerable. Yeah, possibilities. They think about the possibility of either starting a family with you, that you guys could be together. I really do think that if there's stuff going on in their home or with a previous family that they have, they're far more hurt by this, and there's a facade there going on. You wouldn't know how hurt or broken they are inside because of whatever's happened in the past, either with their family, either they come from a broken family, they've seen a lot of stuff, or if they were in a previous like marriage or family life, you wouldn't know how much this affected them. And it hurts. It does hurt them still. Let's go into part 2. I'm still curious.